Ay, cash.
We live?
We back?
Episode 74.
Yes, sir.
Better left unsaid. We are back.
What we got to discuss, man?
We got a lot of shit to discuss, man. Mad music came out. Some TV came out. What you want to get to first?
Let's talk about the Diddy doc, man.
Ooh.
That's the hot topic right now. And shout out to 50 Cent and I forgot I think Alexandria Stapleton, the director.
Yeah, I think so,
for being number one on Netflix, man. In the midst of Stranger Things return, so
that's big.
50 been doing numbers on TV for a minute, so
yes.
However you feel about the pettiness, because we all know the source behind whatever inspired this release, but the nigga know what he doing, man. Marketing genius, just business guru at this point.
This is how to have real beef with someone.
This is how to have business beef for sure.
Yeah, business beef, I should say. Yeah. Like, you know, just like completely like, yo, if I don't like you, I'm about to do everything to make me money and to shit on you even more.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I didn't watch all of it. A lot of shit I kind of knew. I watched little bits and pieces, but tell me about it, man. What you think about it first?
It was different than what I expected.
Okay.
So it was. I was thinking it's gonna be like complete hit piece, like just complete slander of his character and try to get people to make him look like that much worse of a guy than they already think he is. But
I heard different.
It was more like a historical like character painting. You know what I mean, in real time. So it started off with his upbringing, and they tried to frame him as a certain type of guy that's just like this kid that just wanted to be like other people all the time, or just was envious of dudes in these positions that had these women that had this much power, and it basically just showed how it manifested in different areas of his career.
Okay.
So for me, I did know a lot of the stuff in the first couple episodes, a lot of Tupac and, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that, and Diddy was the party promoter and the basketball game that killed I think 9 students and all that stuff. So I had been heard about that.
Yeah.
And then the end of it was like that's when it actually got into like the more recent stuff with the Cassie and how the jurors' mindset was when they were charging him or trying to decide if he was going to be guilty or not. So it was interesting. I mean, it was insightful for anybody that didn't know that. I can definitely see how it was amazing. I mean, documentary. But for me, it was more from what I got from it is that I didn't know Diddy had been that nigga for that long.
Yo, 30 plus years or more.
Yeah, like to me, it was like kind of crazy to see like the Jay-Z's, whoever you want to go into New York history. P. Diddy has a different type of legendary run in New York, and I was like shocked that I didn't realize it because I wasn't there. I wasn't there in the 90s and shit. So like he got so many hits behind him. He got so many stars under his like. It's just like damn. Now the character version of it, to me, it didn't sound that much different than what you could say about a lot of niggas in the industry.
In terms of what?
I mean, the Russell Simmons shit, like just some extra freaky using your power to put people, you know what I'm saying? Like the whole Hollywood, you know what I'm saying? You want this movie, you want this, you gotta do this, and just take advantage of people. And now they say he was targeting women intentionally, which I'm like, I don't know if that's a Diddy thing, as more so that's like, I mean, if you talk about the industry, women date the same men all the time.
Hold on.
That's regular.
You can even get out the industry.
That's
Niggas do that shit
real life,
on a regular, so I mean that's not really nothing crazy.
They said he was jealous of Tupac, and I'm like, I mean, my nigga, it was fucking it was a lot of niggas jealous. It's still people jealous of
Tupac. Yeah.
Will Smith came out and said he was jealous, and nigga been dead for 30 years.
He's still jealous of Tupac.
That's what I'm saying. So a lot of that stuff didn't really resonate with me. The one thing that did get me though, because I wasn't there, was the Biggie shit. No. The way he used Biggie's death to kind of promote his career was disgusting.
And how he didn't want to pay for that shit either? Which is...
They said he didn't want to pay for the funeral. They said he took Biggie's magazine cover, and he, in that song, Missing You, which is an absolute classic.
It is
actually what made him a superstar and was recognized as a different level.
Yo, after he killed Biggie, he went on to VMAs fucking dancing and shit over that shit?
That shit was singing.
So
man, yeah, that was nasty. I thought that was like, because there's really no reason for that. Like, you already are powerful in the industry, already popping. I don't know what he was trying to view himself as, what he was trying to accomplish. But clearly, he just wanted to take over the world and do whatever he wanted to do.
He wanted to be the main star, you know?
Yeah.
Like, from what I heard about it, and then, like, the bits and pieces, to me, it kind of just solidified of things that people knew. Like, if you knew some things about Diddy or whatnot, it kind of solidified it, you know what I'm saying? You think he had something to deal with Tupac, kind of solidified that he did. The same thing with Big, it kind of solidified that he did. It's kind of like certain things. And then, like, it just showed again that he wanted to be the star.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's cool, I'm the producer, I find these people, but I don't like being behind the scenes, nigga. I need to be front and center.
Yeah.
Now I need to rap. Now I need to dance on the camera.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? What Suge Knight said, you know, all in your videos, all of that shit. That
was a fact, yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, that's all it is.
That is a fact. And Suge Knight was supposed to be representing the polar opposite of what Diddy, which was like a lot of shit was just like if that's your first introduction to what history was, it was almost like, okay, damn, that makes sense. But if you really know the story behind this shit, it was really fabricated storytelling to make whoever they want to look like the bad guy, everyone they want like the good guy. I mean, because everybody knows the history of shit now. Let's be fucking honest, man. Tupac didn't die with rich, man. He didn't.
At all.
Snoop Dogg been beefing with Suge Knight for years because nigga wasn't getting his fucking money. Like it was, Suge Knight was the exact same thing on the West Coast as Diddy was on the East Coast. So that shit was ridiculous.
Except that he just didn't want to be in videos.
Exactly. And the niggas, they was fucking gang banging left and right. Niggas bullying the industry. And the Tupac, like Diddy putting a hit on Tupac thing, it just sounded like it didn't make a lot of sense to me, man. I'm gonna be honest with you. I get how people are putting the pieces together, but if we being honest, man, Tupac and Biggie both knew they weren't gonna live a very long time. They rapped about this shit all the time. The way they was Tupac more so, the way he was living in the streets, it's like, come on, man. They whooped the nigga ass. And they got retaliated against. Mm-hmm. Now to say these are the hitmen that was connected that P. Diddy hired, if you know the story about who these niggas was, a nigga with that much money hiring some local gang members that had no goddamn history of getting away with criminal activity and putting $1 million on it, and they got Suge Knight and Tupac in the car next to them, and they only killed Tupac for $1 million.
No, everybody did.
That just don't make sense to me. It don't make sense. It's possible.
It's very possible.
It don't make sense to me, man. Let's be real honest about that. And that Tupac's death, it was a whole war after that on the West Coast. Like, he was a very different type of important figure. And I don't know, man. You get your ass whooped by a rapper and you a fucking Crip, a well-known Crip in LA. Yeah, somebody's gonna have to die.
Somebody gotta die, nigga.
Somebody's gonna have to die. Like, my reputation is everything to me. I ain't got no goddamn rap singles and shit. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna get killed. Tupac killed. So I don't know about the whole Diddy thing, but whatever. That's how they painted it. May or may not be true. And we all know this: the sexual assault and all that, and the physical abuse of that was. I mean, that's plain sight.
And that's been talked about for years. And it has just come to light for sure, like just the forefront. Yeah. You know, everybody been saying that for however long Diddy's been in the game. That the nigga's a monster when it comes to that part. Yeah. So I mean, that one wasn't shocking. It's still. I ain't gonna lie. It's still crazy to keep seeing that fucking video.
That video was crazy. Yeah.
Yeah. That you can't just. I don't think anybody, male or female, you should be putting hands on people like that. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Unless you out here fighting for your life, whatever. But for a man of his stature, his size, hitting her and her small frame and just beating her up like that is sickening to me still.
Yeah, and you could see like a lot of the shit he was doing was like just in public. Like he was just a wild you could tell it was a lot of shit was drug induced too. Like he was just doing anything. Like remember nigga dressed up like Joker and tried to beat the nigga up in
for power.
For power. This nigga's crazy. Like what are you doing? Like it could be worth $800 million acting like a nut. Nigga just got naked with Young Miami in the fucking act bag. Like, what are you doing? Like, you just a weird, wild nigga.
Yeah, he's just a wild ass nigga, though.
So, yeah.
But you know, like, they always have the saying, and then, like, you know, it starts showing more and more. I mean, this may not even count it, but, you know, like, it's a few things. You can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out of a nigga. That's one. But they always say, money don't change who you are. To me, I say, money don't change who you are. Money just makes you more of who you've always wanted to be.
Yeah.
That's always been a person that he's wanted to be inside.
Yeah.
A wild ass nigga. I just got the money to do it now, and I can kind of get away with the fuckery. Yeah. You know, imagine me getting $100 million in the 90s. That looks crazy.
It's crazy.
And so, yeah, I'm gonna get away with everything.
I'm gonna do everything I wanted to. Yeah, he felt. I mean, he in the documentary too. He refers to himself as a god, like Jesus, a lot too. Like I mean, the Kanye complex or the Yeezus and all that. So when you get that, and I get it though, as far as like a lot of people are never gonna know what it's like to have that much power and fame and people that are just telling you yes to everything because you have such a history of success. It ain't really nothing nobody can tell you.
Correct.
You've never seen nobody do it this way, so I can see how that would make somebody crazy because, like how he said, no one man should have all that power.
Yep.
So you can see what it do to a nigga. But again, definitely worth the watch. Definitely worth the watch.
It's 4 episodes, right?
4 episodes, about an hour each.
And they say that's only part 1.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, they said this is part 2.
I mean, let's see what 50 Cent does next, man. This nigga got a lot up his sleeve. He's been. I'll just say this, man. I think somebody can probably make a documentary about him too, that'll make him look a different type of way. The good thing with 50 Cent is he's been really transparent with his fucking past and everything he's done. So I don't know, man. I just know if this gonna be a trend, I wouldn't mind seeing the niggas in the industry that been moving crazy get exposed like this.
Okay.
They hit Russell Simmons up with the documentary. They hit P. Diddy. They got R. Kelly. So let's get everybody out.
Who else would, like, if you had to see it? Who else would you want to see?
I definitely want to see one on Suge Knight for sure. I think that would be amazing content, man. Just that whole background, the whole Eazy-E beef and all that. I think that would be amazing. And we got Ice Cube and everybody there to kind of speak to it. But I definitely want to see one on DMX, man. I need to see, but they say he was a drug addict his whole fucking life.
His whole life, yeah, from young.
Yeah, shit is crazy.
He used to walk around with a rusty pistol and go around.
It's crazy.
Now he was wild as though.
I definitely got to see one on Young Thug. I definitely got to see one on Young Thug and the whole YSL thing.
But do you want to see one now or later? Because
later, for sure.
To me, this shit right now is happening still.
Yeah, that is true.
It's still happening.
That's true.
You know,
I'm just saying that's one person that definitely comes to mind because that whole, I mean, nigga only like 35 and that whole history is like ridiculous already. I
feel Gucci might need one too if you talk about
Gucci too. Gucci too. Yeah. Gucci for sure.
And for Gucci, to me, it's
Gucci
like because of how he was in Atlanta and like finding all of these rappers.
Yeah, exactly. And getting connected to everybody.
Exactly. So you know, I would like to see that.
Definitely, and he said he was bipolar and all that. He kind of was open with that too. So yeah, the drugs and all that. That would be amazing. That'd be amazing. Nicki Minaj is another great one, man.
She's another ass person too.
It's another great one. A lot of these crazy niggas that just they was cool and they got some stories behind it, but now they just full-fledged nutcases. Oh yeah, we need to see that.
Would you want to see one on Wayne?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind one on Wayne. I think it'd be cool. I don't know if it's as much of a story there as far as like I don't know if he actually ever had like a crazy moment.
Okay, yeah.
Like that, he just kind of fell off with the drugs and started rapping crazy, but like he ain't never been like just full-fledged tripping.
What about Jay?
Yeah, what don't we know about Jay though? I mean,
fair enough. Fair enough, yeah.
What don't we know about him? Maybe Tata. What that nigga was doing.
That nigga was out here saying some shit on the. Well, y'all need to talk to Emery. You did that bid in jail.
Exactly.
And that nigga stuck by you. You must have really did something, dog. Because I look at something like that. Imagine like, you know, yeah, I'm coming up and you know what I'm saying, say we all here moving some shit together or whatever, but I blow up and you in jail.
Yeah.
Not only just in jail, you're not doing a quick 2 or quick 5. Nigga, you did 10 plus.
10 plus, yeah.
And I stuck by you and held you down. Yeah. Not only, that means whatever we were doing was some shit. Yeah. That forever I gotta stand by you though. Like you my man's forever at this point.
Yeah, it gotta be somebody whose life wasn't fully documented all the way. Jay been in the limelight for a long time. You know what I'm saying? The headlines is crazy. Niggas stabbing niggas and all this shit, his brother and all that. So it gotta be somebody that's like, it's some stories about him that
like some fairy tale shit that you hear in the background. Like, okay, you heard he did such and such, you heard this.
Yeah, like I wouldn't mind seeing one on Cameron, to be honest with you.
Okay.
Cameron, I heard was a wild nigga getting shot and you know what I'm saying, driving himself to the hospital and all that. Like that's great stories. You know what I'm saying?
Okay,
he with Big L and Mason niggas getting robbed and all this type. Yeah, niggas say he was serving bricks and all that. That would be interesting.
It would. Okay, I got
that would be really interesting in Ohio and DC and all this silly shit. But yeah, niggas like that.
Okay,
I think those are good shows. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean.
All right, we got some new music.
Yeah, I mean, well, you know, we're talking about music, niggas. We got a lot of new music.
Yeah.
A lot of new music. First thing I want to say, it used to be your man's.
Who that?
And you ain't heard about him since, and you know what I'm saying, this nigga done fell off. He done changed his date to drop an album 17 times. Your boy Roddy Ricch.
Yeah.
This shit done got put on DSPs for the download to get it taken off. put it back up again, changed the date 28 times.
Yeah.
The shit was supposed to drop December 5th. I looked for it, that shit didn't come up at all.
Yeah.
They took that whole download shit, like, pre-order. That shit is done.
Yeah.
What's going on with Roddy Ricch, dog?
I mean, I don't know, man. Roddy, and that's the thing. It ain't like he just been quiet. Like, he's been on features. He's been releasing music. I don't know what the fuck going on with Roddy. When the last project dropped? 2022?
Something like that.
Well, his official second album was Live Life Fast. That was 4 years ago. That's 2021. But I mean, he got some singles. He had some shit from the F1 movie.
Yeah.
So he got a look there, and this shit was amazing. A great song too.
He had a look. Well, I mean, I didn't hear his voice, but he was on GNX.
He definitely was on GNX. Yeah, he's been eating. Album, I don't know what's going on. Maybe it's the label. It got to be a label issue. Ain't no singles been released.
Right.
Ain't no promotion been tied to it
at all.
It's called the Navy album. He was supposed to ride the momentum of Kendrick when he was carrying the West Coast on his back.
He was
last year, and it just fizzled out. I don't know. Maybe the label don't want to put no money behind him. I mean, the music game right now is scarce. Niggas ain't selling right now.
Okay.
Rap game, they just making all these headlines about ain't no Billboard charting toppers and nothing like that. So niggas ain't trying to put money behind something they probably think ain't gonna recoup.
Very true. Yeah, I feel you on that one.
There's only a couple niggas selling Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
Who else?
Nobody else.
You know what I mean? So
true.
We'll see what 21 do, but it's looking scarce for that too.
Yeah, it is. But before we get to that, Lil Baby, he dropped a little EP, and then he dropped another EP that put those songs on there and then had more songs.
No, that's not what happened. So what Lil Baby did was
Did he not have the same songs on there though?
I'm gonna tell you what happened.
Okay.
So what Lil Baby did was he was promoting a project in the summertime,
right,
called The Leaks, which is actually what came out.
Okay.
On that album, it was a lot of Young Thug's energy coming out of jail, because Young Thug didn't drop music yet.
Mm-hmm.
So it was a lot of snips and leaks of what Young Thug was rapping about, and what they were rapping about was a lot of beef and dissing niggas in the city, rats and everything. That was on those songs on that project. So when the interrogation came out, research because it been out, and niggas tried to call Young Thug a snitch and all that, and then Thug had the PR campaigns, interviews and all that shit. Lil Baby removed the post, and he just never said nothing, and niggas was talking about he was retiring from music.
Right. I heard that.
Correct. So that was in August. So when everything settled, in November, he started something called Wham Wednesdays. And what Wham Wednesdays was, he was going to drop a song and a video every Wednesday at 12 p.m. for the rest of the year. Okay. He started doing that, and what those songs were was the songs from the album he was going to drop in August. So he did that, and he dropped, he did them for 5 weeks in a row, and then he put all 5 of those, because the next time he wasn't going to drop the song, he was officially going to drop the full project. Okay. So that's why it went like that. Okay. So it was the album that was basically delayed, but instead of doing a Roddy Ricch, the nigga actually showed up. Okay. Yeah. He made some edits to some of the diss songs. He took some niggas' names out. Now the city's back unified where they're trying to. So, because it was about to get ugly, really ugly for a minute. You can't have a top dog like Young Thug getting dissed like he's the weakest link. It's gonna cause some friction. It is, and the way certain niggas play about beef, it's no longer rap beef. Yeah, it's now I'm gonna go to jail for it. Exactly. So, and we can't, niggas just got out of jail, so that's why it was big when Thug did the Lucci shit. So it was everything is kind of cool now. So that's why the project came out the way it came. Okay. Well, the album The Leaks. Yeah. I mean, to me, I heard that was a lot of shit that was out, or just some leak shit or whatever. However it went. I heard it. It's solid. It's solid. I'm not gonna say it's great, but it's very solid. It's good. It's good. I think I like it. I heard there's a bunch of songs in there where I was like, oh shit, all right, baby. It felt like it gave me some of that baby energy when he first came out. Facts. Yeah. So it definitely I appreciated it. I was like, all right, I can listen to this. But I don't really have many takeaways from it, just because I listened to it maybe 2-3 times, just to get a feel. I found a few songs and I was like, all right, this is cool. Some of it I was like, whatever. But for the most part, it's very solid. Yeah, I think it's in its number 2 right now, which is dope, because shit came out a little while ago. But December 3rd. Yep. Yeah, man. I thought it was good music. I thought he was rapping really well on there. He sound like you said. He sound like his original sound that everybody, you know what I'm saying, kind of fell in love with at the beginning of his breakout season. I mean, listen, What She Like is fire. Forever Slime, the Superman with Thug. Come on, man. Niggas on there rapping.
I wasn't even mad at Mr. Trendsetter.
Mrs. Trendsetter was dope though.
Yeah.
The album, that was hard.
I was like, oh, this is actually alright.
And he kind of tried to switch his flow on a few songs,
he did.
so
He definitely
switch
did.
up his sound. So that was dope.
Yeah, I'm not mad at that.
I thought it was dope for the city. I thought it was a win for Atlanta. He even worked with the hottest nigga now. Like people act like hey, he's not Atlanta just because he's in a different lane.
Who?
Playboy Cardi.
Oh yeah.
Playboy
Okay.
Cardi,
Yeah.
by far the hottest nigga
Yeah.
in the city.
Absolutely.
But he's not super Atlanta based, so I get it. But yeah, I thought that was dope. I thought it was super dope. Shout out to Lil Baby.
Okay.
Another win for Atlanta, man.
Definitely. And if we're gonna talk about Atlanta, 21 dropped.
Yes.
What happened to the streets?
What happened to the streets?
Kind of a surprise album.
Yeah.
He announced it a few days ago, put out a little trailer, and he dropped it.
Yeah.
Which I appreciate.
Yeah.
And I like people like 21. He be quiet. He don't say nothing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm coming with music. That's it.
Yeah.
I listened to it. It was cool. It was just cool. Like, I mean, it's not bad, but it's not something like I'm going back to on regular. I think it was American Dream album was much better than this. The Savage Mode was better than this. So yeah, I just really, it was okay. I think Drake had the absolute worst verse on the entire album. I didn't understand what the hell he was doing with that. I didn't like this. I didn't like the flow. I didn't like the sound. I didn't like anything that Drake did on there.
Nothing about that song. The beat, everything was
Yeah,
trash.
and maybe it would have been better if Drake wasn't on there. Maybe I would have heard a different sound, but
Possibly, maybe.
maybe. But I did not like that shit at all. Towards the end, I will say that I like the joint with G Herbo. Code Honor was cool. I'm not a G Herbo fan,
That was a dope song. Yeah.
so yeah, it was a dope song. The second half of it, like Code of Honor and Down, the joint with Metro, halftime interlude, the Big Stepper, Atlanta Tears, the I Wish joint, those when 21, he tries to be introspective,
Yeah.
and I'm actually okay with that because it shows kind of like a growth.
I like those songs.
Yeah, I like those joints.
Probably
So
the better song.
Yeah, so I mean, it sounds like regular 21, which I'm cool with it, but that second half where you get introspective, you start,
I agree.
talking about the people that you lost and everything that you actually really hurt and shit like that. I actually appreciate that. So I like those songs.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. For me, I thought this. I don't know, man. I thought it was worse than cool. Not as far as like the music itself, because I agree it was decent music. It wasn't bad, but as far as the timing of it, like you being, I mean, you got Thug, you got Future, you got Lil Baby, and you basically got 21. As far as that are street-based Atlanta rappers that are still based in Atlanta. Ghana kind of went his own way, so he's not working with nobody. But those are the guys you really want to hear from when it comes to certain topics. And it's been a lot. All these niggas really disappointed me for the year because there's been so much that happened this year. You want to hear people talk about that shit in the music.
Okay.
So 21, great title. You know what I mean? But I don't know how none of the songs really related to
I can agree with
the
that.
current topics. It sounds like shit you have always been saying in your music. But then again, he's never been the greatest rapper, and it doesn't sound like he's getting no better. Like some of these bars are horrible.
Yeah, I can
like
agree.
really simple bars, and it's like I've heard you rap better than this before. To be
Yeah.
honest with you.
Well, that's why I think that. Well, that's where I feel like that second half of Code of
He
Honor
picks it
Down.
up, yeah.
That's why I feel like that's more of the song title. I mean, the album title goes with what happened to the streets. He gets deeper into that street shit and how he lost people. That shit. But the top part I can understand,
like jump out with your whole dog shit. It has no purpose on this album, bro. Pop it.
I don't like the poppy shit.
It does nothing. Step Brothers Young Nudie is the worst rapper in the world, bro. Like some of this shit is just like I don't understand what his thought process. I know he be making certain songs because that's just his lane.
Mm-hmm.
But
Where You From wasn't bad. The hot song though, I was like, nah.
that hook was horrible.
I didn't know what the fuck they did. Don't do that no more though. Don't do that no more.
Yeah, man. I don't know what 21 is in his career. This just ain't gonna get it done, man. I'm sorry. It didn't really move me. the production is always good. I mean, you got Metro and
I mean, I don't think I expect anything less with production for 21. I know what sound I'm gonna hear.
But some of the concepts on these songs, it's like, I mean, he always does a great job in the way he structures. Like he'll have somebody talking or like introducing the song or some shit. So he does great that, but he's just not rapping good, bro. It is really bad bars on here. Yeah. And I was really looking forward to hearing what he got to say. He dropped an interview with Big Bank, which is a great interview.
Yeah, I saw clips of it.
Great.
I was like, oh, this is good, you know.
And shout out to Big Bank for basically being like the voice of like, okay, Atlanta has a representative that we got a platform everybody can go to and talk about. I don't know, man. It's gonna get a pass from me. I've heard better music.
You know what I'm starting to think when I'm looking at this? I want to say maybe some of the shit is old and he may have something else coming next year. Because you haven't heard from 21 all year, right?
He's been on some features.
He's been on some features, but I'm saying like he hasn't dropped anything.
He's been on Baby's album.
Yep.
He's been on, I think, Lil Harold.
Yep.
Sexy Red. He's been on Summer Walker. So yeah, he's been on some songs.
Yeah,
but it's a solo.
So we haven't heard anything from him, and since American Dream came out last year or the year before.
Yep. So
I mean, maybe this is just like some shit that he had already, and maybe he needed to just put something out. But to me, I think this goes back to the industry and maybe like the label's not pushing shit, or maybe you don't have the A&Rs to like go back and like try to revamp some things. So like say like again, what happened to the streets? I assume that, like you said, this is gonna be all talking about everything that done happened. From niggas going to jail, niggas whatever, people piecing it up. That's what I thought. Same thing like how he was talking in the Big Bank interview. Like, hey, I spoke to Gunna.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We had a conversation. Hey, I think this could happen. And so things like that, I thought would be more mentioned into this. Again, like the second half was cool, but the rest of it is kind of like, I just put some songs together. Here you go.
Yeah.
And yeah, Young Nudy, see, he's another rapper I know what I'm getting from, but it's like, all right, dog, you're just not good at this.
Do that on your own song.
Yeah.
That'd be my thing. You sound better when you creating a structure for it. When they just ask you to rap, and you just doing that freestyle shit where you saying I'll kill a nigga 100 different ways, it's just like, bruh, it's just not good. And that's the thing. It was a nigga that be talking to. I really don't like his opinions, but Ray Daniels, that's Atlanta-based dude, and he did say something I actually thought I actually agreed with. He was like, how 21 album does is going to actually tell us the temperature of where street music is in the state of rap. Because 21 used to get away with these like freestyle-y, just violent songs.
Yeah.
Niggas act like it's the greatest shit in the world, and he would outsell 80% of mainstream rappers.
Right. Okay, I agree with you on that one.
I don't know if the response I've seen is going to be the same.
No, it's definitely not. I don't think so.
And I just think because that shit is just, it's kind of like you got to get a new trick, man. You got to get a new trick.
Well,
That's kind of how I feel about it. I feel the same way about Future, man. Some of that's niggas saying the same shit over and over again.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We
so
need
many bitches and you can fuck and how many all the lean you drinking perks and it's okay. But here's what I say. I do think that 21 has a niche in that part of the street rap. Because it's only like a lot of his shit is very much violent. It's not just like how like we look at a lot of street rappers like he's talking about drugs or selling drugs and all that. He will talk about it, but it's more violent. Yeah. And I think he has a niche in that. But like you said, we've heard it done better from him.
Correct.
We've heard bars better from him. And so where I feel like he regressed on this.
Yeah, I agree. I completely agree.
And so, this takes me back to like even looking here on Apple, and the first thing they bring up was a 2016 Savage Mode. That goes back to show you like if you're comparing or going back that far for his career at that point, that means it's like he's starting over again and like, all right, this is cool, this is new, but now since we've already heard it, this is no longer new.
Yeah, it's the Drake effect, man. Like we've heard a better version of Certified Lover Boy.
Exactly.
What's the sexy songs? Like we've heard better version, and that even goes to this song. We heard y'all have much better collaborations than this. That shit is just not good, bro.
It is.
I mean, that's the what Kendrick do to niggas, man. Niggas questioning their whole career, but.
But yeah, I think I agree. Where I just feel like I'm hoping that maybe he has something more coming.
Yeah.
But
We gonna it's a lot more music that came out, but you know what I'm saying, we're gonna close it out. So Pooh Shiesty did drop his first day out, and he was rapping his ass off.
oh, I didn't hear. I didn't know he
Amazing,
dropped that shit.
like 5 minutes of straight bars and just talking this shit. Great, amazing, like one of the better first day out songs
Okay.
I've ever heard. Shock Glizzy dropped to a great project, one of my favorite street rappers of all time. Like to this
Nas
day.
dropped to a DJ premiere.
Nas dropped a DJ premiere, so we'll give a more thorough review next time.
I still gotta listen to that shit anyway.
Yeah, we're gonna close it out, man. Any last words?
You know what I'm saying? When Stove God drops in February.
Okay, February.
Yeah, in February. He dropped 2 songs. So I rock with him. You know, that's it. Hey man, we'll be back.
Oh, shout out to ASAP Ferg too, man. Great New York project, man. I like the sound too.
And Conway too. He dropped
Conway
that shit.
too,
I like that shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it, man. You know, for episode 74, we'll be back. More thorough reviews with all the other shit that came out.
Yes, sir. Till next time, man. Better Left Unsaid show. Come on.
And now I need to stop rapping.